My beloved child, you are gracefully awakening to the transcendental power of your mind and embracing the divine potential placed within you. The thoughts you once quietly nurtured are now unfolding into tangible realities. As you align your focus with truth, light, and purpose, your inner world begins to transform your outer one. This is no coincidence. It is the result of spiritual diligence, intentional thought, and the favor of God working within you. You are no longer confined by limitation. The divine's grace is unlocking the gates of overflow. Through your kindness, generosity, and inner strength, you are becoming a vessel of blessing in a world thirsting for compassion. Where others waver, you stand resilient, radiant, and ready to pour into those around you. You are not just being blessed, you are being positioned to bless. Provision is no longer a distant hope, but a promise drawing near. The right people, doors, and resources are aligning perfectly. God is shifting your life from scarcity to surplus, from waiting to receiving. You've stood in faith when things didn't make sense. And now you are entering into a season where unspoken prayers are being answered and long-awaited desires are being fulfilled. Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Prepare your heart for divine amazement. Let this be the season where doubts are silenced, dreams are revived, and miracles pour in without warning. The delays were not denials, they were divine setups. What's coming will not just meet your expectations, it will exceed them in glorious fashion. Let your spirit soar with hope. God's orchestration is about to astonish even your greatest imagination. His love is unwavering, His plan is unfolding, and His grace will carry you all the way through. Like this message if you believe in God's unstoppable love. My dear child of God, embrace that radiant positive feeling and the exquisite vision you carry within for yourself and your life. That inner spark, the one that whispers dreams, encourages hope, and paints your heart with light, is not a fantasy, but a sacred glimpse of the path prepared for you. It stayed with you through every difficult time, through every wrong turn you took, through every moment your inner self felt far away. Because it didn't start with you, it flowed through you, from me. I put something inside you that years couldn't diminish and hardship couldn't remove. You didn't move past the holy reason I made you. You simply let go of the outside layers that hid it. The world tried to make you fit its mold, but the inner brightness I gave you would not bend. That brightness is why you always felt an inner pull, a feeling of not being settled, of something missing, because nothing on the outside was as deep as what was hidden inside you. This is why your inner self felt restless, because I will never let you be content with a false peace. I will stir up what seems calm to wake up what I put you here to do. I will move the deepest parts of your inner self until you answer the purpose you were born for. Still, this ability kept trying to get your notice. Even when you were quiet, it spoke softly. Even when you were tired, it stayed close. What I give, I do not reclaim. This means no mistakes you have made, no trouble you have faced, no time you feel was wasted, can undo what is still inside you. What I began inside you, I will see through to the end. Some people said you were too much, my precious child, too strong in your feelings, too aware of things around you. But that strength wasn't confusion inside you. It was your inner self's way of knowing. The way you understood things wasn't wrong. It was planned that way. You saw the truth behind things others just accepted. You felt a weight where others felt nothing. That didn't happen by accident. That was the reason I made you. You felt you had to hide this ability because the people around you couldn't understand it. They tried to explain the holy part of you with everyday ideas. And for a while you accepted this until now, until the time came when your inner self couldn't hide anymore. The world tells you to hide what makes you strong, to dim your inner brightness, to change the sacred sign upon you. But I am showing you now to fully embrace it, to speak from it, to be led by it. You are coming back into line with how I made you. This ability is your way forward, your direction, your protection. You don't need to say sorry for it. You need to put it to use. My unseen world needs what is within you. The ability you thought was wrong is now your holy strength. It will show you the way, uncover what is hidden, and help others. If you've been having more dreams lately, noticing things, sensing what others miss, my beloved, that is this ability becoming clear again. It is the touch of my spirit stirring the inner knowing that was always there, though it remains still, and now it needs you to pay attention. You are not becoming odd. You are becoming who you truly are. More linked, more clear, more alive. Because if you turn from this ability, you turn from the reason I made you, then I will not let you hold yourself back anymore. Not when so much depends on your readiness to follow. You will stop saying sorry for what you understand. You will stop making your knowing smaller so others feel comfortable. You will no longer question what you see just because others don't see it. The time for doubting what you know is over. You have been brought back to life. This holy ability you have, my cherished one, is not just for you. It is the way for someone else to be free, the tool for another to move forward. What you speak could be the very thing another needs to hear to find clarity. Your brightness might be the only direction they find in the dark. This is not about something that fades quickly. There is a sacred rightness to this time. You are exactly where you need to be, my child. Stop trying to make those who have only known the cold understand the warmth that burns within you. Walk now like someone who knows I have set them apart. You are stepping into a sacred place now, and the unique way I made you is not something you can choose to use or not. It is needed. It is vital. The world doesn't need more people who are just like everyone else. It needs a strong, free spirit that is you. There is a truth about your path. I want you to understand, my beloved one. The darkness knew about it before you did. It always senses these things early. The one who opposes doesn't wait for you to figure things out. It reacts instantly when your identity is acknowledged before me. Before you ever spoke a prayer, before you even began to understand spiritual matters. The darkness had already taken notice of you. You were seen not for how strong you were then, but for the strength I knew you would have. The enemy saw the purpose I had for you before you even knew you carried it. This is why difficulties seemed to find you early on. The struggles that felt unfair weren't just random bad luck. They were planned actions taken ahead of time. The darkness moves quickly whenever something important is hidden. It wanted to stop you when you were small so you would never become the person I intended you to be. But look, my child, you are still here. That heavy feeling you carried when you were young, the unsureness, the feeling of being alone. That wasn't just how you felt. It was spiritual resistance. They tried to silence your voice before it could grow loud. They tried to hurt your spirit before you knew how to guard it. They sought to dim your inner light before you discovered your calling. But they did not win. Every trap they set became something you learned from. You were not vulnerable. You were a chosen one against whom they made specific plans. And the difficulties didn't stop when you grew older. The closer you got to understanding things, the harder the struggle became. Every time you saw things clearly, doubt would show up. Every time you took a firm stand, someone you trusted would disappoint you. Every time you moved forward, something tried to hold you back. But that wasn't a sign you were failing, it was proof. The forces that watched over your family's history, the old ways of thinking that kept others stuck, they knew you were different. They knew that if you ever truly woke up to who you are, their power would be broken. So they moved early. They whispered lies, made you feel unwanted, caused confusion, not to destroy you completely, but to make you less determined. You have walked through hidden battles, inner struggles, times when your spirit felt empty because something precious within you was being chased. But every hardship you went through only showed this truth more clearly. The reason you are here on earth is not small. It is necessary. You are not just working towards your own future. You stand as a link between my presence and a past that has been hurt. You have carried a heavier weight than many others, not because you are cursed, but because I have chosen you for a specific work. The load has felt heavier. The dark times seem to last longer. The unsures felt deeper because what is tied to your life makes the darkness afraid. You are not someone to be pied. You are someone to be watched. You are a living sign that challenges the plans of the one who opposes me. That is why connections with others felt shaky, my child. Why the feeling in a room often shifted when you walked in. Why certain individuals felt an unexplained aversion towards you. It wasn't really about you as a person, it was spiritual. You don't fit in because you were never meant to just disappear into the crowd. This is the truth the darkness tried to keep from you. That you aren't just here to get through hard times. You were made to rise above them. The power you carry is not something you will have later. It is yours right now. But it only starts working when you agree to use it. The moment you stop looking for others to approve of you and start walking in the place I set for you, everything changes. You are now looking at things that used to scare you without turning away. My child, you are stepping away from how others thought you should be. This is why things feel a bit shaky right now. Why many things seem to be pulling at you. It's because the quiet work I was doing inside you is starting to become visible. What was quiet within you is finding a way to speak. The deep questions you had are turning into a clear path forward, and I am right here with you through all of it. This is the moment to stand strong, not because you are afraid, but because you know exactly why you are here. What was never meant for anyone else to hold on to is now being released. Your thoughts, the words you speak, the way you connect with others, the unique gifts I placed in you, all of it is returning to where it belongs. You are walking back into places where you once felt unsure of yourself. And this time you move with strength and a fire inside you. Yes, the darkness felt this coming first, but now you understand. And when someone I have chosen truly knows who they are, everything shifts. Your words have impact. Your prayers carry power. Your presence matters. You don't just live, you change things around you. You don't just move through life. You walk a path I have made clear. You don't just have an effect on others. You start something new. My beloved child, you were never truly weak. I was always keeping watch over you. And now that you understand the special abilities I put inside you, things are moving. You are about to do things that those who came before you in your family never saw. You are about to silence all the falsehoods that urge you to conceal your true identity. This message is for anyone who has felt worn out by the fight, for those whose special ways felt like a heavy weight, for those who were meant to speak but felt unable. 2, it is time for your strong voice to be heard again. There are others I have set apart, not yet seen, waiting to be certain. If these words feel true to you, my child, you are not just listening. You are a part of the sacred work I am leading. You have been hidden away for too long. Now step out with the strength I have given you. You are not chosen to simply keep things the way they are. You are chosen to make things different. When someone fully steps into the reason I made them, things begin to shake. The world around you feels it. The very air feels changed. Even the forces you cannot see react. And whether you know it or not, just by being here, you have been waking up the unseen world. You are a sacred shift against the darkness. My child, I did not put you here just to keep things steady. I put you here to move things. You were not placed on this earth to just fit in. There is a moment when everything truly changes, not in the world outside you, but deep inside your own spirit. A deep change is unfolding within you, making it impossible to simply go back to how things were. This specific time holds immense significance. It's a moment I've marked for you. You sense this, don't you, my cherished one? That inner movement, that feeling of something vast and lasting drawing near. That isn't unease, it's your spirit coming alive, answering a summons I issued for you before your life on earth began. I have spoken a purpose over your existence in the realm beyond what you see. Something timeless is now active. A divine signal has gone forth, rousing those I have set apart. You aren't merely invited, you are being shot forward. This isn't a mild suggestion or a soft prompting. Your spirit was still for a season as was necessary, but now it must fully stir. The era you were created for has arrived. The task you felt uncertain about is now yours to embrace. Amen.